Good morning, Crossroads South, and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, September 17th. It is a B day today, which means you have your blue, purple, Excel, HAP classes and your B-Day encores. All right, so let's get started. Today's a special day for two reasons. Let's get started first with an official announcement. Today is Constitution Day, a special day where we celebrate the signing of the United States Constitution on September 17th in 1787. That's a lot of 17s. That's the document that created the foundation for our government and protects our rights and freedoms as American citizens. The Constitution begins with three important words: we the people. That means all of us, students, teachers, families, we all have a role in shaping our country. And it's exciting when you get to the age where you're able to vote and your vote counts. So take a moment today to think about the freedoms we enjoy. Things like freedom of speech, the right to vote, as I just mentioned, and the chance to go to school like Crossroads South, a school like Crossroads South, and to learn. So happy Constitution Day, and let's make it a great day. Now, on to another exciting announcement. I am so excited to share that our volleyball team had a huge win yesterday. I had a beautiful email saying that the games, so here's how volleyball works for those who don't understand. They play 3 games in an entire match, and it's best out of those 3 games. So our volleyball team won the first game and the third game. They were ahead in the second game, they lost the lead, but they came back to win the third match. So overall, that is a victory for our Vikings, our girls volleyball team. I'm so proud of you. And I had a student, Camilla, send me an email, and she gave such a great description about how sometimes, it's hard when you're in competition and you can let the other people get into your heads. And she said, we started letting people get into our heads and we started to lose a little bit, or, lose a few points, and the other team was gaining on us, and it impacts you. But you were able to rally, you were able to come back together, and as an entire team, you were able to bring home a victory. So I'm super duper proud of you. All right, so just a reminder again that we have a lot of students, actually over 150 students here, who have not logged into Genesis, and you haven't signed your acceptable use policy. Your acceptable use policy gives you permission and talks to you about the ways that you can use our network. And if you do not do that, your account is going to be shut down. So we need you to get into Genesis, and we need you to sign that acceptable use policy so that you acknowledge that you're going to use the technology here in school appropriately. You're not going to any inappropriate websites. You're not forwarding giant emails to 1,000 people. You are not sending inappropriate messages or using email in a way that is not for learning or not for school. You're not harassing anyone. All those things. So we need you to sign that acceptable use policy and make sure that you have that done. Speaking of which, in order to do that, when you get in Genesis, by Friday, you will now start to see grades because your gradebook tab will be open. So 6th graders, I know this is new for you, and you'll be learning all about your grades, and you're gonna see how it looks, and I'm sure your teachers are going to say, calm down, relax, it's the beginning of the year. But this is an excellent tool that you will use from now all the way through high school, all the way through college, on how to check your progress and how you're doing in courses. So just be prepared for that for Friday. And in order to be prepared for Friday, you need to have your acceptable use agreement signed in Genesis, okay? All right, if there's any issues, please let us know. Otherwise, those are our big announcements for today. I will come back on tomorrow with some other announcements. For now, this concludes the morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to our flag. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads.